Hi, I'm Julie Teslo, and I'm going to be critiquing myself on the group facilitation plan. Um, for this assignment, it was a little different than our other speeches. We actually had to use other people and involve them in the speech and actually instruct them instead of actually participating in an activity. I chose to do the minefields activity. And I thought this one was interesting because I thought it involved a lot of trust and a lot of communication. And I'd done it a couple times with other groups, like church groups and stuff, working on trust. And I was interested to see how it would work with other teammates. Um, I'm going to discuss what I should work on, how I felt before and during and after the speech, and explain one strength and weakness in my speech and a goal for the next speech. Um, Basically, before the speech, I was kind of like trying to set everything up and making sure it was all ready, so I was a little like nervous and hoping that they would react the way that I wanted them to the activity. And during the activity, I felt pretty good because they were communicating with each other and they had trust with each other, and I basically just got to encourage them and tell them that they were on the right path. After the activity, I felt good because they gave me valid feedback, and it was easy to see what they learned from the activity. Um, I felt a lot less nervous before this activity than I did during my persuasive speech. Obviously, because the persuasive speech is a lot of memorization, or not memorization, but improvisation, and you have to be able to talk for 6 to 8 minutes, whereas this was you could kind of react normally to how you would to a situation, and it isn't so like forced of speaking. And I also am a pretty natural leader, and I would say that like I'm good at leading people and instructing others, so it was easy to do that. Um, I think one strength was that I was encouraging, and I definitely like I explained the instructions of the activity beforehand. But also one weakness would be I don't think I explained them like as thoroughly as I could have, and although they still got the activity, I think that it wouldn't always other people could get confused with how like brief my instructions were. For my next speech, I just want to be a little more prepared because I often procrastinate doing speeches, and I think that if I was a little more prepared, that it would help with that. And if I had to grade myself, I would probably give myself a 90% or an 85%, I would say, on the last speech because I met all the requirements. I put effort into the activity, and I showed my leadership and that I could give instructions to others.